Get ready for the bombshell that just dropped, shattering all the speculation and turning the celebrity gossip world on its head. Is the long-whispered divorce finally off the table? Has the storm that's been raging around one of Hollywood's most talked-about couples finally settled? We're about to rip open the curtains and reveal the latest, and trust me, you'll want to grab your comfiest blanket and your favorite snack, because this is the kind of pop culture revelation you absolutely cannot afford to miss. And while you're getting settled, smash that subscribe button, because you're about to become part of the inner circle for all the tea. This week has felt like an emotional roller coaster, a high-stakes, back-and-forth tennis match at Wimbledon, with every serve and volley sending us reeling, desperate to know the score. But now, after months of swirling rumors, cryptic posts, and endless conjecture, it looks like Justin Bieber and Hailey Bieber are officially, definitively, and undeniably back together. The silence has been broken, and the reason for everyone's sudden frenzy is a game changer. For the first time in what has felt like an eternity, Justin himself posted a tender, intimate picture with their baby, Jack Blues Bieber. This is not just any picture. It's a monumental moment because for so long, they had intentionally kept their precious little one out of the harsh glare of the public eye. And here's the most electrifying part, the detail that sent shockwaves through every corner of the internet. Hailey Bieber herself actually liked the post. That simple click, that single gesture, screamed louder than any public statement, signaling to the entire world that their relationship is not just intact, but moving forward, and any notion of them parting ways can be put to rest. This groundbreaking news, when you connect all the scattered dots, truly makes a profound kind of sense. Cast your mind back to that intriguing picture Justin posted of himself on a private jet. It wasn't just a casual travel snap. It carried all the hallmarks of a classic romantic comedy, a go-get-our-girl scene straight out of a movie script. It strongly suggested he was flying across the country, fueled by a powerful yearning to be reunited with Hailey. Whether she was in the bustling heart of New York City or had returned to their shared haven, the unspoken message was unmistakably clear. They were making a deep, concerted effort to bridge any divide and reinforce their connection. For what feels like an age, their relationship has been a magnet for speculation. Relentless churn of whispers and bold headlines. One day it's a rumor of trouble in paradise, the next, a fleeting glimpse of reconciliation, leaving everyone's head spinning, desperate to discern fact from fiction. But with Hailey's direct and very public action of liking that incredibly personal post featuring their beloved baby Jack, it speaks volumes. It's a powerful suggestion that they are not only on amicable speaking terms, but actively, intensely working on their bond. It hints that the intense, often agonizing drama that has enveloped them for months is finally, mercifully, beginning to dissipate. It's like a massive, suffocating weight has been lifted from the shoulders of their public image, sending a clear, unequivocal signal to anyone who dared to doubt the strength and resilience of their enduring connection. I often find myself stepping into their shoes, trying to fathom the sheer, suffocating weight of living under such an intense, constant microscope. If I were blessed enough to be in a truly happy, unequivocally healthy relationship, I would be absolutely incandescent with rage if every single one of my private moments was dissected, and if people relentlessly fabricated wild, baseless narratives about my life. But then, a quiet thought often creeps in. If my own partner were consistently engaging in behaviors that caused public embarrassment or purposefully leaving things up to endless, convoluted public imagination, I would be demanding a crystal-clear explanation and a swift end to the ambiguity. And that, truly, is where the focus of public attention should be directed, on the actions and choices that instigate these swirling questions, not on the innocent act of observation. Justin, with his often cryptic posts and his sometimes frustratingly vague social media activity, frequently leaves a perplexing trail of question marks scattered in his wake. You find yourself, like so many of us, falling into the trap of trying to decipher his intentions, meticulously playing detective, akin to a real-life Dora the Explorer on a quest for answers, or attempting to crack a Da Vinci Code of emotions hidden within seemingly innocuous images and captions. It's almost as if we're all aspiring to be that intrepid kid in a spy movie, convinced that if we just hack into the mainframe and allocate the bombs and go through the main alarm system, then and only then will we finally be privy to the true story. What, indeed, is truly going on here? The public craves clarity, and Justin's enigmatic online presence often does little to provide it. But let's be brutally honest for a moment. Deep down, I harbor a suspicion, a quiet conviction that, in some peculiar way, they might actually be quite comfortable with this ceaseless attention. Dare I even suggest it? They might, at a profound level, actually love it. They seem to thrive on the buzz, the relentless speculation, the constant, never-ending conversation that inevitably comes hand in hand with being globally famous and, at times, being perceived as a captivating, beautiful mess. If they genuinely abhorred this intense level of scrutiny, this constant barrage of misunderstanding and misinterpretation, they would have stepped forward unequivocally and addressed it head-on, in a manner far more definitive than they ever have. Hailey, bless her heart, has, on occasion, made statements hinting that everything is perfectly fine, that the waters are calm, but the relentless, exhausting cycle of speculation continues unabated, churning ever onward. However, a fundamental, undeniable shift occurs when a child enters the picture. Now that they are parents to baby Jack, in my most earnest and humble opinion, things absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt, need to be approached with a far greater degree of seriousness, gravitas, and maturity. The stakes have exponentially risen, and the sprawling public narrative surrounding their lives now impacts infinitely more than just two individuals. It impacts a nascent family, a precious, vulnerable new life. The responsibility deepens, and the need for stability and clarity becomes paramount. There's an old saying, ancient and wise, that whispers, "Where there is smoke, there is fire." And for what has felt like an eternity, for countless, agonizing months, there has been an inferno of speculation, a roaring blaze of rumors surrounding their relationship. The public has been subjected to a dizzying array of conflicting signals. Hailey's wedding ring conspicuously absent, then suddenly reappearing, whispers of intense, soul-crushing arguments, immediately followed by fleeting, ambiguous glimpses of them together, teasing at a reconciliation. It has been a relentless, emotionally draining back and forth, a true, agonizing, emotional roller coaster for anyone who has invested even a shred of interest or emotional energy into their tumultuous story. It's been a saga of confusion, a test of patience, and a constant reminder of the unpredictable nature of celebrity relationships under a microscope. This entire, sprawling situation, with its endless twists and turns, somehow brings to mind that powerful, poignant song that has served as a cathartic anthem for so many navigating the treacherous waters of difficult breakups. The one that speaks to the raw, aching truth of needing to lose someone, to truly, deeply love them, to even, paradoxically, need to hate them to finally find that love. It's a melody that resonates with the inherent complexity of human relationships, acknowledging the dizzying highs and the crushing lows, the bewildering moments of profound confusion, and the rare, precious flashes of crystal-clear clarity. It feels as though every single new day unwraps yet another intricate layer to their ongoing story, revealing another surprising twist, another unexpected turn, keeping us all on the edge of our seats, breath held, waiting for the next revelation. Hailey's recent action of liking Justin's post, particularly one that intimately features their child, is not merely a social media interaction. It is a profoundly powerful signal. It suggests a deeply rooted level of unity, a quiet but direct message conveyed to the world that they are indeed, actively, and with concerted effort, working through any challenges they may face. It implies open communication, a coming together of two individuals, and a shared, unwavering desire to present a united front to a scrutinizing public. It's a statement that transcends mere words, emanating directly from one half of this iconic couple, echoing across the digital landscape to the entire world, a declaration of commitment. The relentless barrage of headlines, the ceaseless daily chatter, the obsessive dissection of their every move, It all vividly underscores a fascinating, almost voyeuristic aspect of contemporary celebrity culture. People meticulously dissect every gesture, every subtle glance, every digital interaction, transforming intensely private lives into sprawling, often distorted public spectacles. And when there is even an iota of ambiguity, when a tiny space is left for interpretation, the ravenous public eagerly fills in the blanks, crafting their own elaborate versions of the truth, often fueled by speculation and desire. It's a constant, never-ending drama, a captivating, addictive spectacle that continues to hold millions of audiences around the globe firmly in its thrall. I genuinely believe, with every fiber of my being, that a significant and often overlooked reason why their relationship, despite the relentless, suffocating public scrutiny, seems to endure, to stubbornly cling to existence, is deeply rooted in their fundamental approach to one another. When they are truly, profoundly in sync, operating as a cohesive unit, they function on a level of mutual respect that countless couples can only dream of attaining. There's a certain, rock-solid stability that blossoms from the profound understanding that your partner genuinely celebrates your successes, rather than feeling threatened or intimidated by them. There's an undeniable strength that emerges, unshakable and resilient, when they make the conscious, mature choice not to use their relationship as a public battlefield for their personal disagreements or unresolved issues. It ultimately boils down to the profound importance of having a partner who possesses the maturity and inner strength to sit down, to communicate openly, honestly, and directly, and to resolve any disagreements or challenges privately, away from the prying eyes and judgmental interpretations of millions on social media. It's about cultivating a bond built on an unshakable foundation of trust, where there is absolutely no need for grand, performative gestures designed solely for public consumption, no desperate attempts to call the paparazzi to stage elaborate reconciliation moments. It's about the quiet, unspoken understanding, the deep, genuine connection that exists solely between two individuals who are truly, profoundly committed to each other, a bond that needs no external validation. For what felt like an eternity, Selena Gomez's name was almost inextricably, tragically linked to Justin's, and every single move she made, every new project, every personal revelation, was immediately scrutinized through the distorted lens of that past relationship. But as we've all witnessed, with a collective sigh of relief and admiration, Selena has moved forward, beautifully and gracefully. She has found her own profound happiness and is steadily building a beautiful, authentic life with Benny Blanco, a partnership that radiates genuine joy and mutual admiration. It's unequivocally high time that that particular chapter of public obsession closes for good, and that the unwavering focus remains, solely and entirely, on Justin and Hailey's evolving journey, whatever beautiful, complex form it may take. Honestly, it remains truly baffling, and frankly, a little disheartening, that in our rapidly evolving modern society, there persists such a deep-seated reluctance, an almost stubborn refusal, to simply let go of tired, old narratives. To those who might still, in their misguided nostalgia, cling to the idea of past relationships rekindling, I declare this with absolute, unwavering sincerity. Why on earth would anyone, with a modicum of genuine care, wish for Selena Gomez to return to a toxic, emotionally draining situation in her life, when she has so clearly found a man who stands proudly by her side, who unequivocally supports her, and who respects her for the incredible woman she is? Without reservation? That offer, I can assure you, is a definite and emphatic decline. So, dear viewers, what are your profound, unfiltered thoughts on this latest, captivating twist in the ongoing Bieber saga? Let me know your opinions, your reactions, your wildest theories, and your most heartfelt hopes in the comments section below, because I absolutely love and cherish hearing from each and every one of you. Your unwavering support, your constant encouragement, means the absolute world to me, and I am so incredibly thankful and genuinely grateful to welcome all of our new messy besties into this vibrant, chaotic, and loving community we've built together. I love you all so much, and I promise you I never, ever take any of you for granted. Please, always remember how much you truly matter and how profoundly worthy you are of a good, happy, and fulfilling life. Never, ever forget that fundamental truth. As long as you are a cherished part of my community, you will always be reminded of your inherent worth and significance. I love you very, very much, and I absolutely cannot wait to see you all in my next video.